In the years following the court's decision in Roe v. Wade, the court decided a number of abortion-related cases. Let's touch on a few of these. In Planned Parenthood of Central Missouri v. Danforth in 1976, the Supreme Court overturned a Missouri law requiring a married woman seeking an abortion to secure her husband's consent before the procedure could be carried out. The court held that ultimately the right of the woman to decide to terminate her pregnancy superseded any spousal prerogatives of the husband. In Mayer v. Roe in 1977, the Supreme Court ruled that a state is not required to pay for abortions for indigent women. Women's rights advocates had argued that if a woman has a constitutional right to terminate her pregnancy, it is the right of all women, not just those who are affluent enough to afford it. If the state is required to pay for counsel for criminal defendants who cannot afford to pay for lawyers themselves, they argued, then the state is similarly required to pay for abortions for poor women. The court rejected this argument, however, but left the decision to the states to determine whether they would or would not pay for abortions for poor women as a matter of public policy. Subsequent to the ruling, the Congress of the United States passed legislation, popularly known as the Hyde Amendment, prohibiting states from using Medicaid funds to pay for abortions for poor women. Upon being challenged, the court sustained the power of Congress to determine which medical procedures could be paid for with Medicaid funds. In the city of Akron v. Akron Center for Reproductive Health in 1983, and Thornburg v. the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists in 1986, the Supreme Court invalidated Ohio and Pennsylvania laws respectively that required women seeking abortions to undergo counseling designed to discourage her from going through with the abortion procedure. In 1991, in Rust v. Sullivan, the Supreme Court upheld the authority of the President to issue an executive order that prohibited the staff at clinics which receive federal funding from discussing abortion as an option with women visiting their clinics. President Reagan had first issued the so-called gag order in 1986, but Bill Clinton rescinded the order in early 1993 after becoming president. When George W. Bush became president in early 2001, the gag order was reinstated.